at Fashion Week with the M Report. Correspondent Iris is here. We checked out one of the shows, Cesar Galindo, and she's going to tell us a little bit about the vibes, the colors, the pieces, and what was going on tonight. So, what was your favorite part?
So, one of my favorite pieces was this sort of pixie. It reminded me of a pixie fairy dust. One of the models was in top and bottom, blue and pink glittery, just like sets, and it looked like a fairy. She looked like a fairy queen, and she was owning it. And then my other favorite thing about this event was just how the models would carry themselves. Some of them would be, I am way too cool for this pool, or I am owning myself and my skin in this outfit, and I know you're loving it, and so I'm serving you this look. And it was a lot of fun to just be there in their faces. I think it was really cool that instead of it being what I would traditionally think of on a runway, them walking, instead it was them just standing on platforms, and you go up to them and get to see right in front of you what pieces are like. You can stare the models in the face and put the camera right in their face.
Yeah. That was really interesting. For this Fashion Week event, it wasn't runway. There was no seats. It was almost as if we were in a space that was like museum curated art, and the art was the fashion. It was the models, and like she was saying, the way they owned the style, the way they owned the designers' pieces. And we were also able to touch it, take photos, and see the different pieces. So it was really colorful in the sense that really, I think, paid attention really too much to detail, like the lining, the way there was the materials on the dresses. It was really, really nice.
Yes.
And the headpieces. Remember the headpieces?
Yes. They were so colorful and vibrant, and I loved how the headpieces were like rainbow, and then it kind of reflected on the garments, because the garments were iridescent, and that was brought out with the headpieces, which were a really interesting touch. And
yeah, she looks wonderful tonight. I hope everyone gets to see all the photos and the videos we have here at the Report. So thanks for checking out. We'll have more details on the thanks. Fashion Week with Cesar Galindo, and we are wanting to let you know that this is a whole H-Town connection, right?
Yes, it is.
Born and raised. He went Houston, Texas, and now in New York Fashion Week, and he was shining and bright in all his pieces.
All of his
literally
pieces were iridescent.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yes.
It had that oil slick look, huh?
Ooh,
yes.
Just like
Very Texas. Yes.
Yeah.
So we just knew it immediately. We're like, okay, there's the flavor to this with the headpieces and
Yes.
everything. You said your inspiration was 80s.
Oh, yeah, it was a very 80s vibe with the poof in the bottom and all the metallics, kind of a disco feel to it. But then it had a tribal edge to it.
Tribal.
Yeah, that's where the headpieces came into play.
headpieces.
Yes, I just think you need to twist it up a little bit because and also it was layered textures. Like even the stockings were texture. And I think it's like that's the whole trend of what's going on. If you look at a lot of the Fashion Week shows, a lot of color, a lot of metallics, and a lot of textures. So
right, and we saw that all tonight. Well, your inspiration beyond just tonight, like what just drove this fashion and intuitivity that, growing up in milking cows and riding horses?
Well,
pieces.
I'm the youngest of 11 kids, okay?
Wow.
So, and I'm the baby. I have a Mexican-American family. I'm first generation, born in the United States. I'm Chicano, you know what I mean? So, I have 5 sisters, and I had a beautiful mother, and they always inspired me. So I was always around girls, and they wore clothes, and they were my biggest baseline of inspiration in my life.
Wow.
So, and I learned how to sew from my mom.
Wow.
I never went to school, so.
Wow. Self-made, self-taught to
Yeah.
propel
Oh, it's my passion. I live by it. So, but I learn everything from the technical side of sewing. I learned from my mother. So.
So when did you come to New York?
I've been here for about 30 years now. So I'm 52 years old. So I've been doing this for a long time. Yes.
That's awesome.
And you haven't lost the southern charm, the accent.
If I'm around country people, girl, I'll be talking like this. Okay. So it comes out.
And just your whenever you want to help someone, you just give.
Well, it's a natural instinctual kind of thing that my parents raised me this way. Okay, we got to take care of each other, and it's not even somebody that's your blood. It's like I just feel like it's the most seamless kind of easiest gesture to be able to just do something that's not gonna hurt somebody. You know what I mean? So I just feel like there's something I could do if I can connect. I'm a conduit. If I know somebody needs or has a talent for something else, I always do that. It doesn't. What do I lose from that? I gain from it tenfold. It's just good. It's just good. Yeah. So, and I think being raised with 11 kids, I learned how to do that. You know, you learn how to share. You learn how to collaborate, take care of each other. You know, it's part of my DNA. You know.
And I think that especially came through with you bringing in models from your hometown and.
I do it all the time, you know that.
Really?
Yeah, but sometimes Paige Parks we bring like 10 girls at one time. We do this whole Texas thing because, there's so many of course, because you know what? There's so many beautiful people and talented people, and it's like, they just need that one opportunity.
Yes.
Like Chloe is one of those girls that came here. Yeah, no, not Chloe Dow. Chloe Kistner, the model from tonight.
Okay.
She's 18 years old. She came when she was 16 years old. She did my shows here. Came back, and now she got signed with Elite, and it's like she's doing all the fashion weeks. She moved to New York, so it's like, this is what she wants to do. Why not? And all you got to do is connect the people. And sometimes people don't have that resource or that contact.
Yes.
And you know what? One person can really mess up your drive or your passion.
So someone who's been here 3 years and things are connecting. Like, what would you say to someone who has lost that?
Who has lost that drive?
Yeah.
You know what? Volunteer at a hospital.
Really?
There's people that have a really bad life and are like struggling or suffering, and you need to simplify. We were born barefoot, okay? My parents were immigrants, okay? So they come from another country, and they came here, and I exist because of them. So it's like, we always have to respect where we came from and think about, you know what? Simplify what you're doing, and if you don't have the passion, go take some time out for yourself and volunteer or do something for somebody, and you realize, you know what? I am so lucky.
Yes!
I'm so lucky. I'm blessed. So I think that's important. So, and you know what? Of course, everybody has a down and up down period of their lives. You just have to slap yourself, take a pause, and hopefully you have great friends that would slap you.
Yeah, right.
I have great friends that will slap me. And that's why they're my great friends.
They keep it real. They keep it 100. They tell you what it is.
You know what? Life is too short. Yeah.
And we support you in everything that you do.
Yeah, and what good or bad, it's like you gotta keep yourself in check, but I think you need to pull back sometimes and realize, you know what? Why am I in New York? I came here for this reason. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I would be with my family. You know what I mean? It's like the food's better. You know? Yeah. It's like it's just like but I came here for a reason. So you have to remind yourself, why am I doing what I'm doing, and light the fire.
And then, what was the boutique one more time so we can tell?
In Texas, I sell in San Antonio and Houston, Sloan Hall.
Yes.
Sloan Hall, okay.
If you want to pick up some of
Check
these
out what we saw tonight,
Yes.
which you will see with the photos and the video that's coming out on the report.
Texas represent.
Yes.
Sloan Hall.
I love my Texas.
Live in
Yes.
Texas.
Yes.
Yes. Tell us your handle where we can find you on social. Besides, you said it doesn't have a website
No
anymore.
website. Nope. It's obsolete. I think it's over.
Obsolete.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
It's all about social.
Yeah. So my Instagram is Galindo NYC.
Wonderful.
Message me, friend me,
Yes.
and I'll message you back.
Houston, represent, support, local.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. I'm so glad you guys are here.